Good afternoon, everyone. I hope today's message finds you all well. But before we get started, let's get our weekly weather from our weather guy, Colin Schaefer. Colin?
Thank you, Mayor Davis. Good afternoon, everyone. This is your junior meteorologist, Colin Schaefer, here with your 7-day forecast. But first, I would like to say, please remember to practice social distancing and please be kind to all. Now, let's get started. It is currently 82 degrees in Bayonne right now, partly cloudy. Later, it will be 87 degrees. Tonight, it will be thunderstorms with the low 66 degrees. Tomorrow we have thunderstorms with high 84 degrees, low 71 degrees. Saturday we have mostly cloudy with high 84 degrees, low 62 degrees. Sunday we have sunny with high 76 degrees, low 60 degrees. Monday we have sunny with high 78 degrees, low 60 degrees. Tuesday we have mostly cloudy with high 82 degrees, low 64 degrees. Wednesday we have mostly cloudy with high 80 degrees, low 64 degrees. And Thursday we have rain with high 75 degrees, low 62 degrees. Thank you for watching. If you haven't seen my videos or if you're new to weather reports, you might see a few videos of Bayonne OEM Facebook and Twitter page. Goodbye, everyone, and Mayor Davis, back to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I've asked Reverend Patterson from Wallace Temple to come speak to us. We all see what's going on around our country and around the world today. And I think it's important that as a community, we all come together. And I could think of no one better than Reverend Patterson. Reverend Patterson?
Let me take this opportunity to thank you, Mayor Davis, for this opportunity to stand here today and greet the wonderful people of Bayonne. Thank you so much. Greetings to all of you. As I stand before you today, I am deeply saddened and disturbed by the killing of George Floyd and countless other innocent black men and women throughout this country. Black lives do matter. I believe that I live in a town that is respectful enough, mature enough, and loving enough to come together for the cause of justice. Some years ago, when I had first come to Bayonne, I joined the Interfaith Association here. And at that time, Rabbi Gladstone, Father Finsick, Father Shecklet, and Father Barbone were extremely welcoming. The first sermon I preached in Bayonne outside of Wallace Temple was at Temple Beth Am. I spoke about how we are called to search daily the person within ourselves and how important it is to constantly want to live in a better world. In other words, we should be searching for a better community from the inside out. The community can be no better than I am. It can be no better than you are. As I intentionally and consciously search myself from the inside out and ask the Spirit of God to examine me, I challenge you, Bayonne, every man, every woman, every girl, every boy, to intentionally and consciously allow the Spirit of God, who made humanity, all races, in his image, his likeness, to search us, to see if there be any racist thoughts in you, any racist behavior in you, any racist behavior in me. And if so, we make a vow together to eradicate racism. Racism in your life, racism in our life, racism in this community. And every time that happens, we'll see our community transforming into a more loving, a more respectful, and a more caring place. Let us set a standard of how our community cares for one another, starting from our clergy, our mayor, our police officers, elected officials, and all of you. Together we can build a better Bayonne, one breath at a time. As I'm reflecting upon my time here in Bayonne, I remember a time when I went to a 9/11 service. And at that particular point in time, I was the person who was bringing those individuals together. If you will, I was the worship leader for that particular service. And I remember feeling a little uneasy, feeling some anxiety as I looked over the crowd of those individuals that was there. I realized that there was only a few black individuals that was in that setting. And at that moment, a gentleman came over to me. And many of you know that gentleman as we reflect upon him. His name was Frank Perucci. And he said to me, "Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous." He said it 3 times, "Don't be nervous." Kissed me on the cheek and said to me, "You're going to do a great job." I'll never forget that. That is the example of individuals that makes up a great community. And I know that Frank Perucci is not the only individual that we have here in Bayonne. I believe that there are countless of number of individuals that's here that understand what it means that there might be justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Patterson. Ladies and gentlemen, over the last 3 months, basically, we have done nothing but live, eat, and breathe COVID-19. And all along, we were telling it, the big slogan was, we are all in this together. Well, it's not just about COVID-19. It's about everything we do in our life as living, breathing human beings. We are a very diverse community today more than the city of Bayonne has ever been. And it's up to each and every one of us to respect each other, to love each other, and to live with each other. It's time for us to come together again as a community and stand strong as one. So thank you very much and have a good night.